It's been a very topsy-turvy year for everyone, not with the recession and the delay in budget. So how are the folks in the insurance business coping with the state of the economy? Now let's turn our attention to the Commissioner for Insurance, Muhammed. Kari is in our Abuja studios to bring us up to speed as we wrap up 2016 on the state of the insurance market. Good morning, sir. It's good to have you on the program.
Good morning, Bosun.
Thank you very much for coming through. We appreciate your coming. Give us, in summary, the state of the insurance market in 2016.
Well, like you summarized in your introduction statement, the Nigerian insurance industry has been hit by the recession like the Nigerian economy, and especially insurances of public assets, which are government assets. Premiums have been delayed in payment because the budget wasn't sorted out for quite a long time. But we hope with the upturn of the economy, or the prospective upturn of the economy next year, the industry is going to pick up.
Yeah, that looks like a very summary, but perhaps you give us a bigger summary, as it were. You've talked to the public sector side of the insurance business. Talk to us about all the insurance companies you superintend on a daily basis. What's the state? What's their concern as far as 2016 was concerned? What are they reporting that you see on their books?
Well, the Nigerian insurance industry composed of 56 insurance companies, 2 reinsurance companies, about 400 insurance brokers, and over 5,000 agents. All the professionals involved in the industry provide service to the insurance consumer. But because of the economic downturn, we have seen a drop in insurance activities. Insurance has always been relegated to the background when there is a little hardship in the economy, unless it is the compulsory side of insurance, which you must, by law, insure. Most people relegate insurance, especially personal insurances. They relegate insurance to kind of, okay, I'll do it if I can.
In terms of how much, therefore, was the industry, or the industry has been able to achieve since you took office?
I've been commissioner since July 2015, and I must say that through the period until now, we have been working with the operators in the industry. We have been meeting with the insurance companies frequently to strategize on how to boost insurance business. It is a known fact that insurance penetration is very low in the Nigerian system. Now, we have worked out a few strategies. First of all, to improve on the image of insurance business itself. And we believe the best way of doing that is to be able to pay claims in time when they are due. And the market has responded very well to that. And secondly, we have also encouraged the setting up of classes of insurance that were hitherto not provided, like micro-insurance, takaful insurance, that is insurance based on the Islamic Sharia law. And we have already licensed 2 companies in the takaful business. And the micro-insurance has picked up because micro-insurance targets the low-income earners who hitherto are not counted in the insurance fortunes of the country. We believe with a little more strengthening of the operators, we will go a long way. So we are planning in the new year to ensure that risk-based supervision is brought to the fore. We have already released a roadmap to the industry. Risk-based supervision is the regulatory approach of all financial sectors around the world. And we believe once we implement that in the insurance industry, companies will be brought up to the financial level that consumers can have the confidence to insure with them, among other things.
We appreciate that. But very quickly, do you think your sector needs further recapitalization? If the answer is yes, about how much? And if about how much, how soon do you think that the insurance sector needs recapitalization? And who needs recapitalization? The reinsurers, the insurance companies, the brokers, or the agents? All of them?
The professional operators, like the brokers and the agents, need very little capital to operate because they stake their own personal name and it is not to do with money. But the insurance companies and the reinsurance companies need capital in so many ways and for so many reasons. The approach of the risk-based supervision is determined by the amount of liability you hold against the asset you have provided. And if the liability is higher than your asset by a higher proportion, will require you to beef up a capital. But what we need to do for capitalization is to identify whether the minimum required capital is adequate. At the moment, we have 3 billion for general business and 2 billion for life business, 5 billion for composites, and for reinsurance companies, we have 10 billion naira. Now, to determine whether this adequate minimum capital requirement, we intend to, first thing in the new year, do some capital verification. Since the last consolidation exercise in the industry that held 2007-2008, and if you remember, that was followed immediately by the world financial crisis, we have not had opportunity to really review the capitals existing to see whether they're adequate. But that is the first thing we'll do in the first quarter as we start implementing risk-based supervision. It's only after that exercise that we'll determine the adequacy of capital going forward. But the beauty of risk-based supervision is the beauty of risk-based capital is if you have low capital and you cannot inject more, you are just relegated to insure assets that your capital can accommodate. So we will have a market most likely that will have specialist motor insurance companies, specialist aviation and oil companies, and so on and so forth, depending on your capital. But the minimum capital requirement would be a minimum everybody must meet before you decide what kind of liability you will expose yourself to.
Commissioner for Insurance, Muhammed Kari, we thank you very much for your time this morning. Short, straight to the point, and we thank you for all the details you provided. Do have a great day ahead. Enjoy the long holiday coming ahead, and we'll see you some other time in the future. Thank you very much. Nigeria's Head of Insurance Regulator, NICAM, Muhammed Kari.